The final battle in the game is a 3-phase encounter against Isshin the Sword Saint. This video will fully break down the first phase of that encounter, showing you each of the attacks that he does and explaining how to best react to them. You can control the flow of combat in this phase by attacking him until you get deflected, then immediately preparing to react to whatever counterattack he does. Once you understand each of these attacks and know how to react to them, then this phase will become trivial. When the phase begins, lock on and wait for him to come to you. He may circle around to the right and then charge with a 3-slash combo that you want to deflect, then counterattack. He may instead lunge at you with a single slash that you want to deflect, then counterattack. After deflecting you, he will often counterattack with 2 slashes that come quickly. You want to deflect both of these and then counterattack. If he backs up and sheaths his sword, your best response is to step towards him, but be prepared to immediately guard, then jump over a perilous sweep. You want to try bouncing off of his head on your way down before counterattacking. If you see this animation, you can also just step backwards until you're out of range, avoiding any damage, and then counterattack. It's also possible to time a dodge through this attack by dodging to the side as soon as you see the glint of light at his hand, but this is a little more dangerous. After he deflects you, he may kick you backwards and immediately follow up with a perilous thrust that you want to Makiri counter, as this does a good deal of posture damage. If he steps back and goes into a charging animation, be prepared to dodge to the side to avoid this burst, and then approach him, but carefully avoid the second burst before counterattacking. When you see him raise his sword over his head, simply circle around him to the right until he does the second slash, after which you can counterattack. He will also rarely do another charging attack where he twists to the side, charges up for a few seconds, and then unleashes a huge arc of damage. If you see this animation, hit him with firecrackers or get far away to avoid being pummeled. Once you get a mastery of all of these different attacks, you should be able to get through this phase with little difficulty. Stay tuned for future videos breaking down phases 2 and 3 of this encounter.